Hey everyone, welcome to Let's Roam. Hope you're doing absolutely amazing today. If you're new here, I'm your host, and this vlog is all about exploring one of the most breathtaking places in Pakistan, Naran. And guess what? It's a Wednesday, the middle of the week, and instead of being stuck behind a desk or battling city traffic, I decided to do something a little different. I took a break, grabbed my camera, and hit the road. But before we jump into today's adventure, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment below telling me your favorite travel destination or if you've ever been to Naran yourself. Alright, today's journey is going to be slow, intentional, and full of moments that remind us why nature is the best therapy. We're going to walk through the town, meet a few locals, explore some hidden corners, try delicious food, and find beauty in the middle of the week. Let's begin. Magical atmosphere of Naran. There's just something magical about it. The air is cleaner. The mountains are taller. Even time seems to slow down here. While most people visit on weekends or holidays, Wednesdays hit differently. Fewer crowds, more peace. It feels like the whole valley is whispering just to you. Wandering through the town this morning, there's a calm hum of life. Shops slowly opening. Locals greeting each other with smiles. It's peaceful. Everything moves a little slower. There's no rush. It feels like the kind of place where you're meant to breathe a little deeper, walk a little slower, and just take it all in. Walking past the market, there's this subtle smell of freshly baked parathas mixing with the scent of pine trees. Stalls display hand-woven scarves, wooden trinkets, jars of mountain honey, and hand-carved walking sticks. A friendly uncle at one of the stalls insists on showing his collection of hand-embroidered shawls. Even offers a discount because it's a weekday. He smiles and says, "Wednesday is when the mountains rest. You should too." Unbelievable view. Found a small outdoor cafe tucked into the corner of a quiet street. The view from here? Unbelievable. A steaming cup of chai in hand, the distant sound of the river below, a couple of horses grazing nearby. It's the kind of place that makes you forget your phone exists. There's a rhythm to Naran that you don't notice until you sit still. That rhythm hits hardest on days like today. No honking cars. No crowds shouting over music. Just wind. Trees. Life at its most simple. A few locals gather around, laughing over a board game, while the cafe owner tells a story about the last snowfall in April. Everything here feels like it's part of a bigger story, one that's been unfolding for generations. Going up into the hills, decided to follow a lesser-known trail leading up into the hills. The climb isn't too steep, but every step takes you higher into quiet. The deeper the trail winds, the louder the silence becomes. Trees sway in rhythm. Birds dart between branches. Small patches of wildflowers pop out like hidden surprises along the path. About halfway up, there's a clearing, and wow! Looking down at the valley from here, you can see the entire stretch of Naran. The winding road below looks like a ribbon curling through the trees. The sky stretches out like an endless canvas. And for a moment, everything feels perfectly balanced. It's in these kinds of moments where all the stress and noise from everyday life just disappears. Enjoying time with nature at the very top of the trail, it opens into a meadow. There's no one else around, just the sound of water trickling from a small stream and the sun warming the tall grass. This place feels untouched. Raw. Peaceful in a way that doesn't need words. Sitting here, it hits hard, how little we actually stop to notice the beauty around us. Back in the city, it's go go go. But here, you realize the best moments aren't made, they just happen. Time for a small picnic break. Brought some homemade snacks, a thermos of hot tea, and a few dry fruits I picked up earlier. Eating here, surrounded by nothing but nature, even something as simple as a walnut tastes better. The fresh air, the quiet, it all adds flavor. Going back on the way back down, stopped by a crystal clear stream cutting through the rocks. Took off the shoes, dipped feet in the ice-cold water. Instantly refreshing. The water's so clear you can count the pebbles below. Nearby, a shepherd leads a small herd of goats. He gives a friendly nod, then continues his path like it's just another day. For him, it is. But for me, it's a reminder. This kind of life still exists, one that's slow, real, connected. Enjoying dinner as the sun begins to dip behind the mountains, golden light spills across the valley. The town begins to glow, casting long shadows and turning rooftops into a patchwork of warmth. Time for dinner, and there's this small local restaurant I always come back to. The owner recognizes me and waves me in. On the menu tonight? Chapli kebab, warm naan straight from the tandoor, and lentils that taste like they've been cooking for hours. Simple, flavorful, soul-satisfying. As I eat, I look out the window. The town has quieted down. A few kids play in the street. The sky shifts from orange to purple. There's a cool breeze. It's the kind of evening that makes you feel thankful, even if nothing extravagant happened. So that's it, a full Wednesday spent in the heart of Naran. No crazy plans. No packed itinerary. Just a day of quiet moments, real people, incredible views, and slowing down long enough to enjoy it all. Sometimes, the best adventures aren't the ones with the most action. Sometimes, they're the ones where you simply exist, fully present, in a place that reminds you to feel alive. If you made it all the way here, thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope you felt a little of what I felt today. If you ever get the chance, take a Wednesday off and come to Naran. Just be here. That's all you need. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More travel stories and slow adventures coming your way soon. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and never stop exploring.